What it do, people? It's your boy Tori from Taophysique, back again with another video. And guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to prevent muscle loss while losing weight, also known as cutting. So I am actually starting this vlog a little bit later than usual. That's because I had some clients earlier in the morning, so I had to go train them and I came back. So right now it's actually about 11:30. So when I got back home, I took a little bit of a nap. But my weight today was 193 pounds. Now that is just like 0.2 pounds down from last time. But actually yesterday, which was an exact week, I was 192.4. So when you are dieting, sometimes the weight loss is not totally linear. It will kind of go up and down, and that is to be expected because your weight is really dependent on a lot of things. It depends on what time of the day you weigh yourself, how much food you had the day before, how much sodium you had the day before, how much water intake. So to kind of like get rid of all those variations, what I do actually is I do daily weigh-ins and I take my average for the entire week, and then I actually track my averages from week to week to make sure that I'm losing weight. That way it kind of gets rid of all that variation. So we're about to begin the day, so let's go to the kitchen and let's get some coffee. So here's a little interesting fact, right? A lot of people don't know that I actually have a coffee maker, but the thing is, I'm just a lazy motherfucker, man. Like, I'm all about efficiency, and to me, like, I use instant coffee when I make my coffee. And let's be honest, instant coffee is not the best tasting thing, so I'm not gonna waste my time boiling water, putting it in. I just rather just put it in the microwave, shove it in, so that way I get it as fast as possible. But anyways, this video is not about coffee. Who gives a damn? This video is about how to actually be able to prevent muscle loss while you're in a diet. So we're gonna switch over to my workstation and we're gonna talk some more about this. Alright guys, so don't mind the little homies over here. They're just kind of like hanging out. Hopefully they don't bark while I'm talking. So guys, when it comes to preventing muscle loss while you're in a diet, the first thing you need to do is you need to set your calorie deficit correctly. Now, we should know this by now that when it comes to losing weight, it's all about calories. You need to burn more calories than you consume in order to lose weight. This is pretty simple, right? But you also want to make sure that you set your calories correctly, because if you actually eat too little, you are at greater risk of muscle loss. I actually found this neat scientific study, which, by the way, all the studies that I'm going to mention in this video, I'm going to link in the description box below. That way you guys can look it up for yourself. This study said that if you lose about 0.7% of your total body weight every single week, you actually have a better chance of retaining muscle mass while you're in a cut. So what this means is, if you're a heavier individual, you can actually lose more weight per week, because the more fat you have on you, the easier it is for you to lose weight. But as you get smaller and as you get leaner, you actually have to lose less weight per week unless you're gonna lose muscle mass. So that's the first step you need to do. You need to set your calorie deficit correctly. So before we go any further into the video, I do need to do a little bit more work. So I need to go check on the comments, check on my emails, and then I'll get back to you guys on the next tip. Alright guys, so I'm on my way to the gym right now, but I just need to talk about this real quick. So I was looking through the comments and somebody asked me a question about if I eat rice, and because they haven't seen any rice in my videos. And I just want to say this: of course I eat rice, because I'm not— I am a Nigerian. Just because you don't see it on camera doesn't mean I don't eat it, because look, rice is like the staple of our food. Rice is the main piece, and then everything else is kind of like just an add-on. So just because that I moved to California, that doesn't mean I forgot my roots. I still enjoy rice, but I still kind of have to limit it a little bit because I'm trying to get shredded, yo. So for that, I'm going to show you rice today at lunch, but right now we need to go to the gym and we need to work out. So let's go over to the gym. Alright guys, so I'm at the gym right now, but I just realized that I actually forgot my tripod. So this is going to be kind of awkward to record this workout. But here I am drinking this Ultra Blue Monster. This is going to be the first time I had this. Now you guys might know that I drink Monster all the time. Well, that's because it gives me energy for the workouts. Because again, today's going to be another faster workout because I haven't had anything today except for that coffee. But before I go into the workout, I do want to talk about one other point about how to prevent muscle loss while you're dieting is you need to really focus on your protein intake. Protein is extremely important when you're trying to lose weight because when you get into a caloric deficit, your protein requirements actually go up. Now there are actually some studies about this, and as usual I'll link it in the bio. I'll link in the description box below, and it goes like this. You want to have about 1 to 1.4 grams of protein per lean body mass. Now the thing here is lean body mass, not total body weight. Now anything more than 1.4 is useless. It's just going to get peed out. You don't want to have too much protein because it's actually going to interfere with getting enough carbs and getting enough fats, because you do need those two other macronutrients to have energy for your workouts. So guys, I'm gonna have this Ultra Blue, and then we're gonna go work out. Let's do it. Slow, yes, you're overdue. Aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. I mean, I really think you should, yeah. Alright peeps, so that workout is done. Once again, I did it fasted, which actually turned out pretty good today again. Now that brings us to the point about what you should do with your workouts when you're trying to prevent muscle loss. When you're on a cut, right, you actually have very limited recovery ability. So you need to actually reduce your training volume when you do begin to cut. Because think about this, right? You're getting in less food, so you don't have as much energy to recover your muscles. So you need to actually reduce how much work you're doing in the gym in terms of volume. Now this is another study that I found that actually showed that you can reduce your volume by 2/3 and still maintain your strength, also maintain your muscle when you're in a cut. So what that means is, let's just say you do 12 sets of chest in a week, right? And you're trying to cut, but you're still trying to maintain muscle mass in your chest. So what you would do is you reduce your volume by 2/3, which means you can do 4 sets. Yes, 4 sets of chest and still maintain your strength. But that's because you were able to build up your strength with 12 sets, so now you can maintain it with 4. But here's the other thing you need to consider. Even though you're in a cut and you're going to be lifting with less volume, you still need to keep intensity high. Because if you drop the weight, what you're doing is you're telling your body, man, I don't need this muscle because I'm not lifting anything heavy. I'm doing light work, so I'm going to lose it. This is another problem that I see a lot of people do. They get on a cut, they start doing 15 reps, 20 reps, they reduce the weight, and then what happens is they actually lose all the muscle mass they gained in their bulk because they're not taxing their muscle hard enough. You still need a heavy tension stimulus to be able to maintain your muscle mass. All right, guys, so it's now time for me to go get some food. So right now, I'm going to go to Flame Bro. Okay guys, just like I promised, I'm gonna be having rice for lunch. Well, not just rice, chicken, and some Angus beef. So this is a place I always come to called Flame Burger, and pretty healthy options. You know, the calories are pretty low, high in protein, decent in carbs, but very low in fat. Delicious. So you see, you can actually eat rice and get shredded. But the main thing is you need to make sure you can fit it into your calories for the day. That is the main thing about this channel. I tell you guys that you can eat foods that you enjoy and still get the results you want. It's just that you have to eat certain things in moderation. You can't go crazy and have a bunch of rice, or go crazy and have a bunch of like ice cream or pizza. You kind of have to watch it and make sure that you're still in line. But damn, my camera battery is actually dying right here. So guys, I can't really talk too long, so I'm just gonna eat this meal and I'll catch you guys back up. I am back at home chilling. Actually, I'm not really chilling. I'm actually doing some more research because guys, I am constantly trying to look for new information to give to you guys because I care about you and I want to make sure I'm always giving you the correct information. I'm doing research about cardio right now because look, if you are very observant, you have probably noticed that you had never seen me do any cardio in any of my videos. You know why? Because I hate cardio. That is why. I freaking hate it, man. The only cardio I do is with my girlfriend, if you know what I'm talking about. Too much cardio can actually affect you and make you lose muscle. Because if you do too much cardio, it goes back to the first point that I said in the beginning of the video, where if you have a very big caloric deficit, then you're at risk of losing muscle mass. Because now if you're doing cardio that makes your caloric deficit bigger and you're losing more weight than 0.7% of your body weight per week, that is when you get into greater risk of muscle loss. So guys, there are a few ways you can create a caloric deficit. You can create it by 1, just reducing your food intake alone, by 2, increasing your cardio, and by 3, doing both of the above, you know. But for me, I prefer to just do it through food intake because I'm just lazy. That's the real reason why. There's really no science behind it. It's all preference. But there are some people, like for example, I have some clients that they actually do cardio in their programs because 1, they like cardio, and 2, it is good for you. The only reason why I don't do it is because, like I said, I'm lazy and I need to get better at it. But hey, I am not perfect, and I mean, it is what it is, guys. You know what? Right now, I am hungry, man. Like, I just got back from flame broiler and I am still starving. That's because I broke my fast pretty late. I broke it at 4 p.m. today, and right now it's 5 p.m. I'm gonna go into the kitchen and I think you guys know what I'm gonna have. My favorite food in the world, and I'm gonna go make myself some peanut. Alright guys, you know I love me some PB&J. Oh my god. Anyways guys, so I realized in that last clip I was pretty hyped, man. But that's because that monster, man. I'm super jittery. Like, look at this, my hands can't stay still. Maybe I need to take it easy on the monster. Guys, I'm gonna put the macros of this meal right here. Boom, so this for meal number 2. And then I'm gonna continue doing some research. And then I also have to go over to the gym and train some more clients. Oh my god, look at this, this is shaking. Damn, I think I had way too much monster. I need to go over to the gym and I need to train some clients, and then I'll be back with you guys and we'll do meal number 3. So I'll scoop you up then. See you later. Oh, damn, that was bright. Alright guys, I am back from the gym, guys, and yo, I think I am crashing so hard from that monster, guys. Like, when I was with my clients, I was like this. Straight zombie mode, man. Now we get to do meal number 3, final meal of the day. And today I'm gonna be making some, well, I'll just show you guys. Let's do it. Alright guys, so for meal number 3, oh damn, I was way too close. I'm gonna have some chicken, man. Pretty plain and simple. You know, I don't know if I eat chicken because I am black or because I'm into fitness. Maybe it's a bit of both. So with this chicken right here, what I did was I browned 12 ounces of chicken, and I put in some green peppers and some onions and some carrots as well. And then to spice it up a little bit, some soy sauce. I don't think I showed the soy sauce in the video, but I also use this thing called gochujang sauce. I think I said it correctly. Gochujang is Korean, to kind of like give it a little bit more flavor. And then to get some carbs, I decided to have a Klondike bar because I could fit it into my macros for today. I know a lot of people might feel like ice cream is not the best option, but look, I ate good stuff the entire day. That ice cream just represents like less than 20% of my total calories for the day. I like to use this rule 80-20, where 80% of your food can be clean and then 20% can be whatever the hell you want. That way it gives you a lot more flexibility with your diet and you don't feel as deprived, and you can get shredded while still eating things that you absolutely enjoy. I mean, what's better than that? Tasty. So I'm gonna put the macros of this meal right here for that, and I'm gonna put the macros of today right here as well. Now that we're near the end of the video, I do have one more little trick that I use to be able to maintain muscle mass while on a diet, and that is I like to cycle my calories, right? Now again, I have a study for this. It will be in the description below, but it has shown that actually cycling your calories can actually lead to better muscle retention compared to a straight flat caloric deficit. The way I cycle my calories is I actually eat low calories for 6 days, and then on the 7th day I eat a lot higher, but with the higher calories I try to get most of those calories, extra calories, from carbs and not too much fat, because overfeeding in fat actually leads to more fat gain than overfeeding in carbs. So I always try and make sure that my higher day I focus on higher carbs, medium fat, medium protein. So guys, that is the video for today. Hopefully you guys could take some very useful information, very useful tips for how to retain muscle mass when you're on a diet. Now guys, I make this video so that you guys can take this information away and you can apply it to yourself, because one of my goals is to actually have somebody later down the line message me, email me, leave a comment saying that I watched your videos and I was able to change my life and change my fitness. That is the reason why I make these videos in the first place. But if one of you guys will actually want some one-on-one attention or extra help, you can actually hit me up, because I do online training. You can just send me an email at taophysique@gmail.com. It's gonna be right here. But again, like I said, I make this video so that you guys can get this information for free. That way you can actually apply it to yourself. You don't need to hire me to get in shape. You can just watch the videos. But if you need some help, I got you. So guys, that is the video. If you guys like this content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, man, go ahead and subscribe already. And for all my fellas out there, don't forget who we do it for, guys. The ladies. Peace.